everybody. So typically right now I would do a The Truth Will Do little segment, but today I decided, kind of last minute, to do a mom to mom. And because I think it's super important to talk about this, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit about my background. So for those of you who don't know, I am a mom of 5. I have had 3 hospital births and I have had 2 home births. I often say I'm a retired doula because I did train as a doula as well. I was a doula for several moms. And after doing that, realized, holy crap, I can't do it all. And so with owning a practice, having my own kids, it just wasn't meant to be for me to continue to be a doula. But I do a lot of like pregnancy workshops and things like that. After my first baby, I had a lot of issues with getting him to latch. I had my first baby in the middle of midterms and 3 weeks before board exams. So I understand the stress that sometimes can be happening in our world above and beyond just the pregnancy, and sometimes that anxiety that comes with having a baby, especially for first-time moms. And so I've trained when it comes to pregnancy, when it comes to kids, when it comes to cranials, and breastfeeding, and being able to help moms, especially new moms, as much as I possibly can. Like, no judgment, because I will tell you guys, when I was in school and I had my first baby, this was terrible, but these were some of the things that I would hear. And of course, it was from people who did not have kids yet, right? Isn't that how it always goes? But I had heard things such as, well, if you give your baby formula, it's pretty much the same as giving them McDonald's. That was and so imagine the stress I was under to breastfeed, and it was successful, but that is not everybody's situation. But I do remember the stress of, oh my God, what if I fail at this and I'm failing my child? And that's not the case, moms, and I never want you to feel like that, because I remember how I felt hearing that when I was struggling to get that latch, when I was struggling to produce enough. You know, I was going to school and pumping all the time. So for you moms who hate to pump, totally hear you. It's such a pain in the butt, and I can totally relate. The other thing I remember hearing is one of my friends and I in chiropractic school, we visiting and whatnot, and she was saying, you know, her mom formula fed her, and there was somebody who said, but just think of how much better you would be if your mom had breastfed you. Like, are you kidding me? And this was to a friend who's super outspoken. She's like, nothing really phases her, and she was stopped dead in her tracks. Like, she just had no idea what to even say to somebody who thought that. Now, we've come a long way, and I know that mom still, obviously, and she doesn't have really that same opinion, but our words matter, especially with moms and kids and all this stuff, and words can really hurt, and words can affect the bond that we have with our children. So one of the things that I wanted to say is moms in pregnancy. I'm going to get this quick little tidbit out of the way, and then I'm going to continue on. So when you have an imbalance in your structure in pregnancy, that can result in structural imbalance within the baby's body. And that can make it difficult for baby to maneuver through that birth canal easily and safely, okay? This is why we want to make sure that we are balancing out the pelvis, we're balancing out those ligaments and everything else like that. But here's the biggest thing. Moms and babies, you guys are a team. You're a team. It's a team effort. It's the most incredible dance that you'll do together. And so, like I said, I've been through it 5 times. It's different every single time. And those who have had 1 baby and they think they know it all, you don't. And those who have had 5, like me, guess what? I still don't know it all. That's why I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly trying to figure out better ways to help other moms and babies. But here's the thing. There are many, many times where babies will come in and you're like, they're not getting better. They're not getting better. But here's the reason why a lot of times. And I didn't realize it so much until I took the dynamic body balancing classes with Dr. Carol Phillips, and she was talking about a baby that she kept seeing doing dynamic body balancing, adjusting, cranials, all this, and baby wasn't getting better and very colicky and everything like that. And she finally realized that baby was crying out for somebody to help the mom. And once Carol started working on the mom, guess what? The baby got better. You and baby are connected, whether you like it or not, right? You guys are a team. And so moms and babies, you guys really should be coming in together. Get cared for together. You just went through this huge ordeal. I mean, a lot of times I will say that I compare birth sometimes to getting hit by a truck, because that's sometimes how I felt after birth, was like, holy crap, what just happened? And I had super, super fast births. And after my second one, that's when I had really bad postpartum depression. And I needed to be cared for more than what I was being cared for. And baby and mom need to be cared for together, because you're a team. And so often, moms, we can see babies, like maybe their scans are getting better, but symptom-wise they're not. They are crying out for you to get help too. If you are super stressed, that will definitely show up in baby. So please, you guys, get checked together, right? Because it's such a bond that you have, and we feed off of each other. We feed off of the energies of each other, but especially with our babies. So what I really wanted to say, yes, during pregnancy, obviously you're a team. We want to make sure that you and your body are getting balanced, right? So that baby's body is all balanced in utero and everything. But afterwards too, you guys, don't forget about yourself. Do not forget about yourself. It's super important. If we want a healthy baby, we need a healthy mom too. So like I said, it wasn't the whole, the truth will do. It's more of mom to mom talking, because I know what I went through and the stress that can cause. And sometimes when you read these things about, maybe you weren't successful breastfeeding, but God, you sure wanted to, and you tried. And sometimes we can have such mom guilt about that. Don't. The biggest thing, you guys, the biggest thing is that you love your kids, right? I feel every single day, ask my husband. There's nights where it's super frustrating and you're like, oh my gosh, right? But I made it through. It's a journey and we're all in it together. Reach out for help, but please, you guys, take care of you and baby together as a team, because you are a team. Bye, guys.